And welcome back to Public Affairs on Peach. I'm Astrid Martinez. We resume our look at unsung heroes of the Latino community with an interview with Natalie Sosa. She's a Georgia State freshman. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
In college, we are super busy, right? The first year as a freshman, you're getting adjusted to college life, trying to see where you fit in, making new friends. On top of all of that, I hear that you're huge on helping other students in your community.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did that start?
I definitely believe that it was a seed that was planted in me since the moment I was born. I remember being little and going to Atlanta all the time with my family, and I would see a homeless man and I would walk to Subway on my own without even telling my parents, and I would want to buy that man a sandwich, or if it wasn't me giving them food, I just wanted to have conversations. I just wanted to know why these people were on the streets, what led them there. I just wanted to hear their stories. And so growing up, I always felt this need to do more.
So what are you doing at Georgia State?
As a Georgia State student right now, I am a double major in pre-law and journalism. And like you said, in college, I am so overwhelmed, especially being the first generation in my family to attend college. I had no idea what I was going to get myself into, still don't know. And so it's hard to find that balance between doing what I love, which is serving, and being a student. But what I love most about going to school in the city is that there's need all over the place. And so one thing that I've caught on is that I can simply bring sandwiches every Thursday and give it around to the homeless. Wow. And it's been really cool because I've gotten my friends involved in that too.
And that's something that we definitely need in Atlanta, especially when we walk out into the streets. We just see people everywhere that they need a helping hand. And it's brave of you, a young lady, to just be fearless and go out into that. And then to bring your friends along for the trip. I heard that this seed also, besides you being so young, it was also planted in you. You had a scare at the hospital, and you were treated for a hyperactive thyroid.
Yes. So in 2015, I was a junior in high school, and junior year, I decided I was going to join so many clubs. I decided that I was going to take a lot of AP classes, and all of a sudden, I had a hyperactive thyroid. And what that meant was my thyroid was producing too many hormones, and it was causing my heart to be racing all the time. And if I didn't go under radiation, I would have had a heart attack when I least expected it.
How are you today?
Today, I am going through a lot of difficult changes within my body because I no longer have a thyroid. But thank God I'm healthy and I'm still here. And after seeing everything that I saw in the hospital, all these little kids going through open heart surgeries, death, it made me realize that there's a bigger need in the Hispanic community in the hospitals, because a lot of these families,
And you met this little girl.
I did. That's
She's
Alexa.
On the screen right now.
Yes.
Tell us about Alexa.
So Alexa is a 4-year-old girl who had 2 open heart surgeries before I met her. And the reason I felt led to her was because she had tubes coming out of all parts of her body. And so to this day, I still don't know why I gravitated so much to Alexa.
It was meant to be.
I think so. And so she actually gave me the courage to go through my procedure because I did not want to go under radiation. But I said, if a 4-year-old girl can go through 2 open heart surgeries, I think I can go through radiation.
It's funny how life puts the perfect people at the right place at the right time for us.
Exactly.
And then after meeting her, you were able to do you were helping out a lot with Christmases at certain high schools, making them some of the best ever for some of the students there.
Yeah, so I met Alexa during Thanksgiving and almost Christmas. And so in honor of her, that's when I really lifted up the organization, and I said, I want to go back to Eggleston where I met Alexa, and I want to give back to those kids. And so I went around my school, talked to the different organizations, and we put boxes all over our school and local stores. And we said, okay, we want people to just donate toys. And in all honesty, we weren't expecting much. But as it turned out, we were able to give over 500 toys to Eggleston in the year of 2015 for Christmas. And we had so much left over that we were able to send it to 2 orphanages in Mexico.
Yes, I was just going to ask you about that. You love to take your friends along on a ride to help help out in the community. Now, not only are you doing it here, you did it in Nicaragua and Mexico.
Yeah.
And what are some of the things that you were doing there with this?
So Mexico has been my biggest project, and it is one that I am very passionate about because my family does come from Mexico. And so what I did was I went to the border in 2016. And I partnered up with a different organization in San Diego. And what we did was we took students from San Diego State University and Tijuana State University in the middle of all the mess that was going around with the elections. And we said, how can we build a bridge between these two rival countries? How can we create peace within each other? So we took these students and we took these students into a cartel. Yeah, we took them into a cartel-ran village, as you can see. And a lot of these kids that live in the village fall into selling the drugs.
There's no choices for them
there. There's no choice.
So it's
and so what we wanted to do is provide a choice for them. So what we did was we brought sports to them. And so now a lot of the kids have actually signed contracts to play for huge leagues because of the contribution that we were able to do in Tijuana.
That is incredible. I want to congratulate you for that. We can't have any other college students complaining that they don't have enough time because Natalie's doing it all. Thank you so much for being with us. You're definitely an unsung hero. Now we are going to go to break right now, and again we want to thank all of you and our partners at Univision for putting us in touch and in contact with some of these morning's guests. And when we return, helping young Latinos get hired by Fortune 500 companies.